Hello, this is Lisa Russick, and I am sitting on my butt with the podcast We're All Psychic. And guess what? I'm sitting on my butt, and there's two other people sitting on their butts, but they're far away. Not too far, though. Marissa and Trent, would you like to say hello?
Hello.
Hello, we're the weirdos.
Yeah, we the weird ones. We're out in space. And Marissa was on the podcast many, many years ago, 2020, I think. And she did a podcast on shadow work, if you remember that from way back in 2020 or 2021 or something like that.
Yeah.
And that was the first time we really discussed shadow work on the podcast. And it's a pretty much a common topic. Yeah, everyone talks about it. Everyone knows about it. Everybody doing it. So Trent and Marissa. Marissa, do you still think we're all psychic?
I don't anymore.
No, she doesn't anymore. We have had a no. We have had a no already. One, but now we have a don't anymore. And can you explain yourself, Missy?
Actually, me and Trent have the same opinion on this topic.
See, I told you she got it from me.
No, we do have the same opinion.
I'll ask you both then. Trent and Marissa, do you think we're all psychic?
I don't believe that everybody has a soul, so no.
Wow.
I do believe that there are a lot of NPCs walking around, and
I've heard that rumor about from someone. I don't agree with it personally, but I think it's interesting. I think everything has a soul because I can feel it, but I haven't met anything that didn't have a soul. But I mean, I think like my freaking purse has a soul. I mean, everything has a spirit to me, and then that's just my perspective, though.
energy.
It's like everything that you think of consciousness, is that a soul to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, not just consciousness, but even if it's unconscious, it has like some kind of purpose, and it has some kind of like energy that is itself. It can be from like if it's an object, like my vape, it's gonna have like. I mean, this guy. I think if it's a guy.
I agree.
It's a guy vape. It's a guy vape, right? It's a white one. Could be a feminine one, but I think it's a guy vape. It looks like a man. The
like,
energy.
Could your purse come back in the next life as
my belt or a snake made of vinyl?
right? So that's what I think about. So it doesn't have a soul. It's got energy, of course, especially if you're putting your own energy into your items like that,
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel it's just how I am. I always have been. Ever since I was a kid, everything I look at seems to have personality.
Yeah.
And I don't know why that is. And it could be that sometimes I think spirits are kind of giving me that feeling about stuff to keep me creative.
Yeah.
So, you see the owl in the wood knots, and stuff like that, the face in the trees and the clouds, the shapes in the clouds and everything. And they have meaning to me. I guess you could say.
No,
Too much sometimes.
Trees, their souls, like they're higher dimensional beings.
Yeah, I believe that too.
I do believe they're higher dimensional beings, I guess you could say. I definitely believe they're not in sync with our time frame, if you want to put it that way. Because like it feels like spirits who are passed on or the entities like, a witchcraft goddess or something. They
Be boring to be a tree.
Mm-hmm.
They're what?
It'd be boring to be a tree.
Maybe not to the tree though. I mean, I don't know.
I'll create music though.
I think we all are what we're supposed to be in each life. So the lessons that we learn from being still and being patient as a tree. Good.
Deep roots grounded.
Yes. Exactly. I think we are all everything. So like we are the universe experiencing itself. So like we've been trees, we've been ants, we've been cockroaches even, like that's.
I think we can be many things at once. I think we probably are doing many things at once. Like right now I'm sitting here, but I think some other part of me is in the frequency of passed on spirits because I can hear them and feel them or I can shut them out,
Yeah, I totally feel that.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain that. But anyway, listeners and watchers, there's a reason you're watching this podcast. It's not only because Marissa is beautiful and Trent is very cute. We need some beautiful people, man. But we want to talk about Thanksgiving. It's the time of year. It's tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, November something 2024. And it is almost midnight. It might be Thanksgiving. I think it was like 10. But we're going to talk about what we're grateful for, like gratitude in general and what it can do for us and what it does do for us. And It changed my life when I started being a lot more grateful, but not in the I have to be grateful and feel guilty way, you know? So I kind of
Yeah.
had that problem sometimes.
Hey, be
So what are you
grateful.
guys grateful for? Like, let's just start real simple, like this year. This past Thanksgiving to this one was something y'all are grateful for. And look, he came in right at the perfect time. Hi, what's your name? If you're not watching, this is a video on Spotify. Hi, what's your name?
I am Ashton Frieden.
Okay.
Oh, it's so nice to meet you, Ashton. I have a question for you. What are you grateful for?
I am grateful for my parents. I am grateful for this roof over my head.
That's great.
Grateful for the food,
Oh, yes.
and
Come
I'm,
on, you studied this.
I'm
Yeah.
grateful for my friends.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I'm grateful for the love I got.
Ooh.
Oh, that's so perfect. That's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, that's just wonderful. Thank you, Ashton. I have another question. If you come back, I don't know, you went away. I guess he's okay. Oh, hey, you want to ask? Oh, he popped out of nowhere like a magician. Speaking of magicians, do you think we're all magical?
Yes, I do.
All right, I kind of switched it up on you. I had told him I might ask him if we're all psychic, but I was asking if you're all magical. So why do you think that?
Because it's like nobody has shown the real self of them. Like, so if they show their real self, they could use the what they got inside them.
He's
Yeah,
he's talking about like if you open your third eye, you can use the power that you have within.
You can use
I
that.
get, oh, he said it perfectly. Yeah, I have to rephrase it. I understand, and thank you for that. Yeah, that's just beautiful. It seems like you've really thought about that a lot. And Ashton just happens to be Marissa's son. How funny is that? And you do wonderful things. So she was just telling me that she had you guys writing down what you're grateful for. And for Thanksgiving, like yesterday and today, was it just today you did that?
Today, yeah.
And I just think that is just the coolest thing. I wish I had that kind of like background to be taught to be compassionate instead of competitive, for example. It's just so nice. And thank you so much for coming and saying hello. You're gonna have a good Thanksgiving tomorrow, right?
Have a great Thanksgiving.
You too.
You're too funny.
He's cheeking. He's so cute. Oh my goodness. Well, for me, I guess I'll go first to make it break the ice. So since this time last year, I was in Decatur, Alabama. I had a different boyfriend. I had different friend groups, kind of, and now I live in Nashville. So I'm very grateful for Nashville. Very grateful for this land and this city and these buildings and that river. I mean, still the Tennessee River is here. It's like I've always lived on the Tennessee River. I'm really grateful for that. Just to start, that's probably the thing I'm most grateful for is the health system here. Healthcare system is amazing. And I'm grateful for the people I've met here in Nashville. I'm grateful that I had the balls to come here.
Yeah. You've been
That's not something that's out of my character. When I was younger, I did that kind of stuff. It was out of character for me.
You had been talking about going there for a while, so
Yeah.
it's really cool to listen to your heart and listen to spirit and just
Yes.
go,
Well, I really wanted to after my divorce, but everyone kept saying take a year, wait a year, and then I did fall for someone and dated him, and that's why I stayed there. He didn't want to move. His son was in school, so
sometimes we get with people who actually hold us back.
that's one way to look at it. Yeah, I holding us back from what though? What am I going to achieve? It's like that's like the mindset for me. Like that's kind of how a lot of people like how this particular ex would think. Like, what is this going to like lead to? And he never would face that answer. Like what are we doing? And I got lost sidetracked from Nashville. But as soon as we broke up, I was like, I would love to go live in Nashville. I want to go check it out.
Yeah.
And it's really been great. So you guys, what have you been grateful for in the last year?
You can go first if you want.
I've had a very transforming year.
Yeah.
Grateful that I've overcome a lot of things, and I can start to see why people act the way they do, and I can learn how to love them, even though they hurt me. I can still love them.
Yeah. Compassion.
instead
That's
of like
very great.
more
Yeah.
hate.
How did you get there? What, is there anything that happened over this past year to make you kind of evolve into that mindset? Or,
My mom and my best friend died.
oh my God.
Yeah, so it just kind of just I don't know, just
I
like
thought you kind of had to really face a lot of mortality and your mortality. And gosh, I mean, the losses.
like I guess I kind of just saw it as I guess I'll get a little deep. I spent the past I spent like 2 years wanting to die only for death to come to take two from me. And that kind of just changed everything.
I see what you're saying. Actually, that's quite touching and amazing. And I understand what you're saying. Um, I'm really glad you're here. I'm really grateful you are here today.
Reapers can't die. Like,
What about you, Marissa? You got anything for us that you're grateful for?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
It's not mine. He's
oh.
not mine.
Where'd you get that?
No, he's my best friend Becca's dog. I'm babysitting, but
Oh, okay. Dog sitting or babysitting?
dog sitting. Technically her baby, but so
just rat sitting.
Yeah.
Definitely. I've got two of them, two meows that are my babies.
I am grateful for listening to the universe. I'm
I was
grateful
about to say listening.
listening to the universe. I know. I've been growing a lot this year. I had to take a 2 year break from everything and everyone and go down this
That's what I
little
did,
hole
Marissa. That's what I did. Did I not? 2 years?
Yep.
After my marriage? Yeah, divorce. Yeah.
I feel like
For everybody.
The questing years.
I feel like back in 2020
Yeah.
into 2021, I kind of like went through this. I know this sounds bananas, but like this little time portal. And I was gone from this timeline for about 2 years.
I remember you saying that.
Yeah. And I feel like I feel like I'm back. Like I feel like I'm back on this timeline and all my little cycles are just coming back around so that I can like grow from them so they don't happen again.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I believe that, or I'm super grateful for listening to my heart and listening to the universe and grateful that I have the ability to do the things that I need to do to take care of the things I need to take care of.
That makes sense. And you have always taken care of it. Listeners and watchers, she is a single mother and she has raised you've been raising three children. And I've seen you date not plenty of people. It's not like I'm dating everybody, but you'll date people sometimes, and sometimes like there may be a detour. But they'll get a little personal with Marissa. We've known each other for about since 2020. There's 2019, 2020. Yeah, 2020, I guess. And we have something very big in common. We both want that true love. We want that true love, the real love, not like the twin flame torturous kind of thing. No, that sweet lover who grows with us and he likes us. He likes our personalities and likes that we're witchy or whatever. Like gets into it. Maybe he's like that, or actually finds wisdom in it, or likes it. Oh, now never even he's been into it or whatever. I can go on and on about what kind of men we can never attract. We both have this in our charts too, in our astrology charts. I just took a glance at hers today, and we both have a lot of relationship. Like your seventh house had Saturn, and my Saturn is in Cancer in the 12th house. No, yeah, Saturn. So in astrology, that's, the big lessons is Saturn stuff. So those are like things we're trying to figure out. I think that's why, if you want to look at astrology as a guide to why we're doing what we're doing, we both came here to find that. And I think we're both going to, yeah.
Hardly agree.
Grow into it, or it'll just be there one day. And one day, I don't know how it's going to happen, but I just feel like it is for both of us. And I'm grateful for that feeling, because it's really sad when you lose hope forever. Your dreams you may give up on. And I just, sometimes you let a dream go because it's just not interesting at the moment. Like, They'll catch you. You got to do something else and you don't know why, but not that dream right now. But
Let it
I do,
go, and it just wasn't for you.
yeah. And I highly recommend going on detours because that's where you pick up stuff that you can really help other people with.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
detours will take you down crazy loops.
Yeah.
Yeah, they will. We can all agree on that. Oh no, I just lost my pink sapphire off my ring. Let me see if it's in my lap. Oh my gosh, I think I lost it. I really loved that little pink sapphire. It was one of the prettiest gems. Ah, c'est la vie. And I am grateful for sapphires too. Something I'm grateful for.
I know. I was just telling the boys this morning how I should sit her right here. I was
Hey.
just telling them this morning how we should be grateful for all our body parts and our eyes to see because some people can't see, and our hands and our legs to walk because some people don't have legs to walk, and just be grateful for all the things that we have. We have them, and we need to thank the universe for them daily.
Yeah, and to really feel the gratitude in here, if you start thinking of things you really love and you're really happy about, you feel that. It's the best feeling. Gratitude is just a great feeling, I love it myself.
I tell them to thank the house, like put your hands
I do
on
that. Yeah, I'd like candles for my house and just,
yeah, and I said, if you thank the house and ask it for protection, it will
it
protect you.
will.
Like
Yeah,
if, people who come in here turn right back around if they have ill intent,
I believe it.
you know?
I can feel like a
Mhm.
vortex when your old place. I don't know if that's not the duplex you lived in for a while. That place in the little circle, the circle there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when I walked through your front door, it felt like a portal. It felt like reminded me of.
Yeah.
I was like, "Ooh, Marissa energy! Oh, I'm bathing in this stuff." Yeah, the kids were really happy, and everybody was happy when I came over that day, and nobody was unhappy. They were always the happiest kids in the world, They're like, and
Oh,
you
yeah.
always seem pretty happy too, even when you're not. You don't want to put it on anybody. Seems like. Yeah.
Right. I try.
That's right.
I'm grateful that you have been in my life for 5 years almost now. And
Yeah.
I'm really grateful for everything you've taught me. And you're one of my favorite people from Alabama. And I totally still think you're going to end up in Italy.
I keep seeing Italy. I do. It's funny. I know you're one of my favorite people too, and so knowledgeable. And you've taught me a lot. What are you talking about? You have taught me a lot. You're always on point with your readings every
But
single
you're so honest. Like you can do a reading for me and pull out the most like personal stuff. She will, listeners and watchers. She knows the stuff. It's just this stuff, so it's common for you. But no one ever reads me right. But you always read me right. Not no one. Some people read me really well. They know me, and I'm giving them a lot of details too, especially. But I have a lot of walls up, but I don't mean to. It's just kind of the human design gives me says that I have a 5 in something. The number 5 is very significant in that if y'all know anything about human design, we've done a couple podcasts on it and there's a lot to it, but that says that people project onto me what they think I am.
Yeah.
And this is something I'm unaware of, and I have been unaware of it, but then once I heard it put that way from the human design guest on the podcast, I was kind of like, oh, because they make a lot of assumptions about people, they being people we date, people we love, family members, friends. I'm not talking about strangers. These are people we know, and it feels like there's a lot of projections. And I'm not grateful for projections, but I am grateful when someone it will see the real me like you do. And I don't feel embarrassed. I don't feel ashamed. Like those baser emotions when someone looks at you real deep down, you feel like they're assessing you and just like, seeing everything. You don't make me feel that way. You know what I mean, though? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that's what you taught me is that I can be comfortable with anyone getting into that deeper part and into those deeper themes in my life. So I'm grateful for that. And there's not many people anyone can talk to about those deeper themes, you know? And you've always been someone I can do that with.
I love that.
So Chase, so how Trent and Marissa, how long have you two known each other?
Actually, about the same time we've known each other.
Oh, cool.
2019. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So
I feel like my tribe, like, just it has since 2019 just keeps coming in. And the more that I let go of people who do not lift me up to my highest good, then the more people come in that do lift me up to my
it's
highest
really
good.
true, isn't it? They say that, and it really is true when you put out that energy away from you and
Yeah.
you bring in this other will come. Yeah.
And I am grateful for those kind of people as well.
Yes.
People who, have treated me the way they've treated me because,
Destroy you. So
yeah,
you become the phoenix.
yeah, I just
Yes.
learned to
Oh,
be,
dragon.
I learned to be, who I'm meant to be. So I am grateful for the toxic people that have now left my life.
I understand that. Yeah, gratitude for the lessons is a good thing, I think. You don't have to necessarily forgive and forget. You can if you want. But that what you're just saying, having gratitude for the lessons makes a big deal.
Yeah.
It makes a big difference. I mean, it
I
changes the
want
way
to
I
keep
feel
learning.
about everything. I don't carry the anger. I don't carry the angst. Try not
Yeah.
to feel
I
that.
carry the anger.
I hate anger, man. It's my least favorite emotion. It's one I've been dealing with a lot in the last few years. How about you?
He's, go ahead.
For me,
What?
You've been mad in the moments.
Oh, I was talking to either of you, either you men's. Yeah,
Get mad in the moment, and then I don't know. I just kind of stop caring about it.
Yeah.
you can let it go, like she was talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Ashton? What I'm
Ashton's,
asking is, like, if you ever feel angry, um, do you ever have gratitude for what you learned from being angry? That's kind of what we're getting all kinds of weird on our gratitude, but you get it. He's like,
Ashton is a Taurus, and
oh, he's like me. I'm a Taurus.
yeah, and so is Reese. Reese is a Taurus too, but
No wonder we're great. We're just awesome.
as as I'm growing with them, I'm trying to teach them how to regulate their emotions, because
That's very good.
I'm trying to learn to regulate my emotions at the same time because it's hard being a parent when you don't really know,
No one,
I'm
none of
trying
us knows a parent what we're doing. I've told my stepsons that for a long time, like since they were like, 7 and 11. I'm like, we don't know what we're doing.
yeah, no idea.
honestly, when I get angry and I finish, I don't learn nothing.
So, what does it do for you or against you? Is there any benefit to anger for you?
Torture.
No, Ashton is actually very good about coming to apologize and coming to say, you know, he's always ready to come and help.
That's a big deal, Ashton. Not many people feel comfortable saying, I'm sorry. It's a hard thing for some people to say. I'm like that. I'm tourist, I guess. Could be a tourist thing, but I always want to say I'm sorry if I really know I did wrong. But I don't do much wrong, just like you, Ashton. Because we're tourists. It's just kidding. No, I mess up all the time. I mean, I've fucked about a lot of personal stuff on this podcast, and like being working with energy. It's one thing about the belief that everyone is an energy worker. Everyone's having energetic experiences. For me, is that like it doesn't make me as isolated from society in one way to think that way, for one, and it also gives me a context to life that I finally can understand that makes sense to me. I'm grateful for that, the spirituality in my life, and how it's evolving and the magic, all of it, the energy work as it evolves and it grows in my life and my interest and I dive deeper. I just get more and more excited about it. Weirder things happen, it's just weird. Like I had a hawk like land in my yard. And he had a broken wing or just located shoulder. And I called the wildlife people, telling listeners and watchers, I haven't told them about this, but there's a hawk. Maybe I'll put him on the cover. But he did fly a little ways away and landed. He couldn't get up high. And he landed and he can stand. And his wing really just felt like it was dislocated and he vanished. So we think he got out. Like he put it back in, or I'm not sure, or he might have gone into the next yard over and found something to do. But I did see a nest up in the trees, and then that nest was gone like 2 days later. But it was a big, huge nest way up in the trees. And I was like, could that be his nest? or her nest. I didn't know, but it was a hawks. If you listen to the podcast for a long time, you'll know that hawks have a lot of meaning for me. So seeing this hawk that close, I have picture like right up next to it. I didn't know how to handle it, so I just, we by the time I had a blanket and a box and was ready to catch it after talking to the rescue people, it had gone. So
Yeah.
That's weird.
it was weird.
Because today, I was playing with my friend. I went to the back forest down there, and I saw a huge nest in the trees.
That's cool. Was it really high up?
Well, not so high.
Might have been a squirrel nest, or was it a bird nest?
It was a bird nest.
Oh, yeah, so that's a coincidence. We're both seeing bird nests. And it's fall, so winter. We shouldn't be noticing stuff like that too often because they're all gone. They all migrated. It's pretty interesting.
We did just get a new pet. Did I tell you about that?
No, tell us about your new pet. Are you grateful for your new pet?
Yes, I am. It's a snake.
You got a snake. Oh, she did show me that picture. Yes, I love that snake. That snake is amazing. Be glad Misty is not here, listeners and watchers, because she'd probably run away right now. She's terrified of snakes, Ashton.
Present. Yeah, Ashton is a yoinker. He loves to yoink snakes.
What's a yoink? What's that?
Grabbing them. Yoink! Yeah.
Like, and just kind of like,
Way.
I mean, really think about how people are so scared of snakes, but they don't have arms, they don't have legs, they have nothing. They're just a big thing with no arms or legs and hands. I mean, what's really vulnerable, isn't it? And they don't have anything like armor. All they got.
You know that a lizard is technically a snake?
No, how is that?
Because snakes used to have legs. Like, there's a bone in their body.
You're right. I have read that, Ashton. That's true. Go on. Listeners don't know. Go ahead and tell them.
Snakes have like a little bone pointing out after the legs come off. Like, if you look at the snake body
skeleton,
yeah, you could probably find the snake leg.
So kind of like his hips. Like he has hips.
Yeah.
Like that's where the legs were in earlier on in its evolution.
Yes, evolution.
That's fascinating. I knew that too, and I think that's very fascinating too. It's like why did they do that? How is that a benefit? Because a snake doesn't seem like it has any benefit, except it's scary, and has this venom. It can be. I think they're cute.
The first time because I thought it would bite me.
Yeah. It did?
Yeah.
Did it hurt?
No.
Oh, didn't even puncture your skin, huh? Did it?
It did a little.
Yeah. Did it bleed?
Pinch. Little.
Pinch. So, I've heard that if you get bitten by a snake and you like the snake, it has a message for you when the scar shows up. So if it scars, let me know and I'll look at it and I'll tell you what it means. It's on your hand?
Yeah, it's like right here, but it's gone.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Like, take a picture of it when it's all healed and I'll tell you what I see in that scar if it's there still. Because when a spider or a snake or anything bites you, it's giving you medicine. If those kind of creatures, yeah, I see it. Oh yeah. I don't know if that'll turn into a scar, but that could be, it's telling you maybe it's hard to make friends, but and keep being persistent, they'll stop biting.
Snake it is.
What is it?
Guess what kind of snake it is?
What kind?
Guess.
I will guess it's an anaconda. Don't want none of them. I don't know. I don't know my snakes. It kind of looked like a red-tailed boa, but I didn't think it had red on it. Tail. I don't know. What is it?
It's a king snake.
King?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's like, you need a king of your castle, so you got a king snake. Oh, okay.
King Richard Zeus the Third.
Negative.
King Richards?
King Richard Zeus the Third.
Richard Zeus the Third. I love it. Richard Zeus.
Negative his name.
Thank you for telling me. Richard's
Not
Richard's my
apparently.
brother's name, and Zeus. Everybody knows who Zeus is, I hope, and so I can remember that name for that snake.
Some Zeus, but mom keeps saying no, no, no.
She's horrible, isn't she? She's just terrible.
Like Richard.
Well, listeners and watchers, I'm gonna go ahead and say thank you for you. I am grateful for you, listeners and watchers, and I'm grateful for Marissa, who's about to tell us where we can find her. Where can we find you, Marissa? On the internet.
Oh, you can find me on TikTok as the Astral Witch 1111.
There you go. And I'll put that information in the podcast description too. And she's also a baker. So I don't know. I think you put some baking videos on there, don't you? I love that. Yeah. And
Out of my TikTok, I put just spiritual videos on there, just
okay.
about how to actually.
Well, where can they see your cakes? Because they're just so cool. If you don't want them to, we don't have to. But
Yeah, go to their Facebook and go to Elixir Cakes.
There is
I'll put a link to that too on the description of the podcast. What's that, Ashton?
There is one video of me catching a rat snake as tall as me.
Oh,
How
yeah,
old were you?
Yeah.
I'm 9.
Oh my gosh. You really aren't afraid. Where can we find you, Ashton? Are you on social media? Do you have a website?
I don't have.
Where'd Trent go? I wanted to ask him a little bit about his music before he disappeared, but I guess he laid down.
He's right here.
Hey, Trent, you are a musician? Do you have anything online that people could listen to?
Yeah. Right now I'm working on my platform stuff. There's a couple songs out. You can basically find me just about anywhere at Ether 888.
Okay, I'll put that in the description of the podcast too, and where you might find him, as in everywhere. Ether 88. You'll find him in the ether. You find Ether in the ether. I like that name. I've always loved the ether. That phrase.
Any of you guys listen to bad words out there?
They don't. They close their ears. They don't say any bad words or say them or think them or hear them. We don't have bad words. There are no words that are bad or inherently good. I'm having fun. Okay, listeners and watchers, of course, I want to thank my sponsor, Everclear. Everclear is an advice app where you can get advice from psychics and empaths. So you can get clarity you need.
About bad words?
Create the life you deserve, you deserve, you deserve, you deserve. What's that, Ashton?
If any of you guys talk about bad words, that Trent song would be a good song.
Oh, songs have bad words in them all the time. We'll have to let the listeners find out what the bad words are. If you watch this show and listen to Trent's music, please comment what all bad words you heard. And lastly, I want to thank you both for being on the podcast, Trent, Marissa, and Ashton, of course, our third little so entertaining podcast guest. Ashton, you're just the best. And thank you again and again. And listeners and watchers, I love you. Misty loves you wherever she may be. She's probably cooking for 1 million people right now still. So everybody have a wonderful time this Thanksgiving. If you celebrate, if you don't, eat well. That's what I'm doing. My roommates and I are probably going to get some curry.
Curry.
Curry, yeah. I'm gonna get us all some curry tomorrow if it's open. The place I want to get it from. So, yeah.
Is it nighttime at your place?
Yes, it is night. Very late at your place too. I'm only 2 hours north of you, Ashton. Not even right about 2 hours north of you.
I thought it was it's like 2:45. No.
It takes me probably 2 hours exactly going to South Nashville, where I live now. It's actually right in Nashville though. Yeah. So y'all have to come visit. You gotta come visit. And listeners and watchers, like I just said, I love you and I'm grateful for you. And you all have a wonderful time for Thanksgiving or whatever you may do tomorrow. I guess I want to give you some homework. Just do a little gratitude journaling or think about what you're grateful for until you feel fantastic. And y'all have a good day wherever you may be. Peace out.
Bye.
So it is never too late to be grateful. I'm just wanted to let you know this is why the podcast was posted a day later than Thanksgiving. And also I ended up sleeping, and I'm so grateful for that sleep because I slept all the way through Thanksgiving. And I hope you enjoyed this podcast. And Marissa is just a fabulous person, and Trent is just a fabulous person, and Ashton is just a fabulous person. So y'all, thank you. Have a great, wonderful, grateful time everywhere you are and every day. Peace out.